There's a reason why Scandi girls absolutely dominate winter style. While the rest of us are out here looking like walking duvets, Stockholm girls are somehow warm, layered, practical, and still look cooler than everyone else. You know the look: 6 layers, perfect proportions, clean lines, calm energy. Like she didn't even try. She just woke up, threw on a scarf, and accidentally became the Pinterest winter mood board. But here's the secret: it's not magic and it's not money. And it's definitely not about living a minimalistic Stockholm lifestyle. It's formulas. Simple, repeatable layering principles that Swedish women use because they have to. When your winter lasts half the year, looking good has to be practical. And the best part? You can recreate that exact effortlessness, Scandi cool winter look wherever you live without buying a new wardrobe. So by the end of today's video, you'll know exactly how to layer like a Swedish cool girl: warm, minimal, elevated, and genuinely effortless. So without further ado, let's dive in. What makes Swedish winter style different? Before we talk layers, we need to understand the cultural DNA of Swedish fashion. Scandinavian style, especially in Sweden, is rooted in practicality, restraint, functionality, minimalism, high quality textures, and a buy it once mentality. Winters in Sweden are long, harsh, and dark, and the entire style system has evolved around that reality. Where Americans often dress for individuality and Italians dress for sensuality, Swedes dress for efficiency, elegance, and longevity. This creates a winter aesthetic that is clean, uniform, neutral, polished, timeless, and proportion driven. And that's exactly why their layering works so well. Rule number one: start with the heat map. Most people layer emotionally. I feel cold, so I'll just put on the biggest coat I own. Swedish women layer strategically. They think in terms of heat zones: core, neck, wrists, feet, and head. The goal is to target warmth where the body loses heat the fastest, which means you can keep the sleek silhouette while staying genuinely insulated. Here's how a Swedish winter outfit usually begins. Number one, base layer, the invisible armor. Either merino wool long sleeve, heat tech top, thin fitted long johns or leggings, and wool socks. Everything here is breathable and temperature regulating. Why this matters: when your base layer does the warming, your outer layers don't have to be so bulky. That's why Swedish outfits maintain shape, movement, and structure instead of looking puffy. Pinterest Swedish winter boards always start with this step: thin but warm foundational layers that don't add bulk. Rule number two: the Scandinavian silhouette formula. Swedish winters look good because the silhouette is intentional. The formula is fitted base plus straight mid layer plus structured outer layer. Or more visually, tight, then straight, then structured. This creates a visual pyramid of stability, and that's why Swedish winter outfits always look balanced. Let's break it down. Number one, the fitted base layer. This is your invisible warmth. It hugs the body to keep the heat in and avoid bulk. Number two, the straight mid layer. This is often a cashmere crew neck, a thin wool sweater, a button down shirt, or a sleek cardigan. The key: nothing oversized here. It should skim the body, not balloon. Number three, the structured outer layer. This is where Scandinavians shine. Typical Swedish outerwear silhouettes include straight long wool coats, sculpted shoulders, minimal collars, subtle belt ties. long line puffers with structure, or leather trench coats with crisp lines. Nothing too exaggerated, too slouchy, shapeless, or too cutesy. It's minimalism with architectural precision. Rule number 3, textures over trends. One of the most distinctive things about Swedish winter style is that it never relies on trends to feel relevant. Instead, it builds its entire visual language around texture. And this is what gives that signature quiet luxury Stockholm crispness you see all over social media. Think of the way a Swedish outfit comes together as a sensory hierarchy. They're mixing textures the way a chef layers flavors, deliberately but without fanfare. The clean mat of structured wool, the soft dimension of rib knits, the smoothness of pressed cotton, the subtle shine of real leather, the gentle plushness of cashmere. Nothing is loud, nothing is flashy, yet somehow everything looks rich. If you look closely at Stockholm street style or any Scandinavian Pinterest board, you'll notice the same quiet formula repeating over and over again. A matte charcoal or black coat that anchors the silhouette, a soft knit peeking underneath, structured leather boots that add sharpness, a ribbed oversized scarf adding vertical structure, a wool beanie that ties the textures together. None of these pieces are unusual on their own, but together they form a layering system that feels immersive. A winter outfit you can almost feel just by looking at it. This is the Scandinavian trick. They create depth without creating noise, warmth without bulk, interest without chaos. It's not about having statement pieces, it's about letting the textures do the storytelling. Now let's move on to the Swedish layering blueprint. This gives us a chance to turn everything we've learned into something you can actually use. These aren't hypothetical formulas, these are real patterns you'll find across Stockholm street style and Pinterest boards. And the magic is these looks are stunning because they're functional. Let's break down the 4 most iconic Swedish layering formulas. Look number 1, the Stockholm uniform. Tried and true, you'll see this on almost every Swede you'll encounter at least once a week. Layers: merino wool base layer, wool crew neck, long charcoal wool coat, black scarf, thick beanie, leather gloves, structured leather boots. Why it works. This outfit creates that signature long, uninterrupted vertical line. Every layer is thin but warm, so you stay insulated without ballooning outwards. It reads sleek, calm, and intentional, even though it's a practical, cold weather uniform. Look number 2, the I Live in Södermalm outfit. A little artsy, a little intellectual, a little I read Swedish literature and drink espresso in independent cafes. Layers: thermal base, oversized crisp button down, straight fit cardigan, long leather trench, tall flat boots. Why it works. That long leather coat adds drama because it's structured and tonal, it never overwhelms the body. It's a more creative take on Swedish minimalism, thoughtful without feeling try hard. Look number 3, the chic puffer. This is how Swedes wear a puffer and still look like they stepped out of a magazine. Layers: heat tech base, sleek turtleneck, long line structured puffer, ribbed scarf tucked inside, fitted trousers. Why it works. The neckline will either be all the way zipped to the top and give that more architectural long line aesthetic, or there will be a belt to cinch the waist and add a more feminine feel. Either way, these are not your normal puffers. These puffers have details that make the puffer appear more elevated and are usually in a matte style fabric to make sure that the fabric gives an illusion of elevation and quiet luxury. Look number 4, the commuter look. This is a layering formula that makes Swedish commuters look so naturally polished even when rushing. Layers: fitted thermal base, wool crew neck, blazer, wool coat layered over the blazer, tonal scarf, crossbody bagged, tucked over the coat. Why it works: each layer adds structure instead of bulk. The bag under the coat smooths the silhouette, creating that clean, Scandi line that looks so editorial and composed. Why Swedish women never look frumpy. There's a very specific psychology behind Swedish winter style, and once you understand it, everything clicks. Number 1, they prioritize silhouette over layering. Most people focus on adding warmth. Swedes focus on shaping the body through the layers. They ask, how do I stay warm without disrupting the vertical line? Number 2, their color palette is strict, almost ritualistic: black, charcoal, navy, taupe, ivory. This creates immediate visual harmony. There's no clash, no distraction, just flow. Number 3, their footwear is always refined. No exaggerated soles, no loud hardware, just clean architectural lines. Think Chelsea boots, tall riding boots, sleek insulated sneakers. Number 4, they avoid bulk as a rule, not a preference. Warmth comes from fabric technology, merino, cashmere, down, not from giant, chunky layers. Number 5, their accessories are quiet and structural. Instead of adding ornamentation, they add architecture: a structured bag, a matte scarf, a wool beanie with the perfect shape. Everything feels cohesive, nothing is random. That's why Swedish outfits look so composed, so intentional, and so effortlessly cool, even in the harshest weather. How to recreate Swedish layering from anywhere in the world. You don't need Stockholm weather or a Swedish wardrobe to look like a Scandinavian winter girl. You just need the right structure and mindset. Here's how to recreate the look anywhere in the world. Tip number 1, start with high quality base layers. One merino base layer can transform your entire winter wardrobe. Warmth stays locked in. Your silhouette stays slim. Tip number 2, invest in one long, tailored wool coat. This is your anchor piece. Choose the color you wear the most: black, camel, charcoal, navy, and make sure it hits below the knee. Tip number 3, choose a tonal palette and stick to it. Pick your winter uniform color and build around it. Everything instantly looks intentional and elevated. Tip number 4, prioritize thin, warm layers over thick, bulky layers. Forget chunky acrylic sweaters. Merino and cashmere will always look more refined and keep you warmer. Tip number 5, treat scarves as structural pieces, not afterthoughts. Wrap them intentionally, tuck them inside the coat to elongate the torso, and keep the silhouette clean. Tip number 6, let your outerwear tell the story. Your coat is your aesthetic. Everything else supports it. This is the Scandi formula: simple layers, strong structure, zero bulk. In conclusion, Swedish layering is more than just a set of clothing rules. It's a mindset. It's about meeting the cold with intention instead of frustration. It's about finding beauty in simplicity, confidence in structure, and creativity in constraint. When you adopt this approach, winter stops feeling like a battle and starts feeling like a design challenge you know how to win. You move through the season warmer, calmer, and more put together than ever, and it shows. If this breakdown helped you understand the Scandi winter aesthetic on a deeper level, tell me, which Swedish winter outfit are you going to try first? And if you want me to do a deep dive into Copenhagen style next, or build a full Scandi capsule wardrobe guide, let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely try to make it happen. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around for the entire video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!